Welcome to Worth Reviewing, and this is the Ford Fiesta Vignale Edition, which means it gets a few extra features like a unique front grille, chrome trim surrounds, and a slightly better interior. And in this review, I'm going to tell you whether it's worth the extra money or not. Before I start chucking this Fiesta at some corners, one thing I will say is that at low speeds the steering is nice and light, which is ideal for in-town speeds, making it easier to live with on a daily basis. As we start to pick up the speed a bit more, the body feels agile with precise and direct steering, and even though this is a small car, it still feels fun to drive. This Fiesta is fitted with a 1.5 litre diesel engine. Now, before I started driving this car, I thought a diesel engine in a Fiesta, perfect. But it's actually not that bad, to be honest. It's a lot better than I thought, but it does take that element of fun away from the Fiesta being a diesel. But I mean, yeah, it's all right. Unless you're doing a ton of driving, I'll just stick with either of the two EcoBoost petrol engines if I were you. But this engine gets 84 brake horsepower, along with 158 foot-pounds of torque, 0 to 62 in 12.4 seconds, and the top speed is 108 miles an hour. Because it's a diesel engine, the figures we should be focusing on is of course fuel economy, and this diesel lump is supposed to get around 75 miles per gallon, and I'm getting just over 60, which isn't actually that bad considering I haven't been driving that economically. The name Vignale, it's a bit of a strange but posh name. I thought it was made up at first, but it actually comes from two Italian automobile coach builder companies, which were both sold to Ford in 1973. But Ford didn't really use the name until 2014 when they first put it on the back of the Mondeo, and since then they've chucked it on the back of the Focus, the Puma, the Cougar, the S-Max, the Edge, and of course the Fiesta. Inside feels a lot more premium than a standard Fiesta. I've got leather on the door trims, leather on top of the dash. Sitting on top of the dash is an 8-inch infotainment screen, which now comes standard on all Fiesta models, which comes with the Ford Sync 3 system, which has built-in sat-nav, and that also works with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The Vignale also has the B&O premium audio sound system with a total of 10 speakers producing 675 watts, which for a Fiesta is absolutely banging. Thumbs up from me. There's also quilted leather seats and blind spot integrated system to check whenever there's a peasant in your blind spot, adaptive cruise control, and active park assist, meaning the car will steer itself into a parking bay as you operate the pedals and gears. There's a few more features like the comfort pack, which gives you heated front seats and heated steering wheel. There's a rear camera with front and rear parking sensors. And one of the coolest subtle things Ford has come up with, apart from the quick clear heated windscreen, is these door edge protectors. So I like to have a little game of hide and seek. And that's the same for the rear as well. These two have got door edge protectors. In the back, we've got leather seats, quilted leather seats just like the front. I've got to say, there's not a major amount of room, but I can't complain. Like I always say, if you want more room, treat yourself to a bigger car. But anyway, can't complain, it's a Fiesta. It's still got comfy seats. Yeah, they're alright. Just to show you how these seats fold down. So they go down as a 60-40 split. Press this button in. Ta-da! And same again the other side. The Fiesta doesn't have the biggest boot size in its class, but there's still a reasonable amount of room. Enough of me mucking around, because there's actually two problems with this car. The first problem is the Fiesta Vignale is only available as a 5-door body style version. Now, 95% of you watching this video will be thinking, well, that's not really a problem for me because I prefer the more practical and convenient version. But for people like me who may prefer the 3-door body style version, may be a bit more of an issue. But the second bigger problem is the price, because the Fiesta Vignale starts over £23,000, and that doesn't get you these full LED headlights, or even the openable panoramic roof. In no way did I expect to see Her Royal Majesty's signature written somewhere noticeable, or guns popping out the bonnet going pew pew pew. But once you've fully spec'd up a Fiesta Vignale, that will set you back at just under £27,000. 27 grand for a Fiesta. That's laughable. The only way I'd spend 27 grand on a Fiesta is as if I was going to buy the Fiesta ST, but I know the Fiesta ST isn't everyone's taste. But I just don't feel the Fiesta Vignale is worth the extra money. I honestly don't. So is the Fiesta Vignale worth reviewing? Surprisingly, yes. And should you buy one? No. I understand this car comes with a lot of features as standard, and there's a lot of soft touch materials and leather everywhere, but I just don't think it's the model to go for. It just feels too pricey. I'd recommend either the titanium or ST line edition models, which still come with a good amount of features and are better priced. Or even better, get the ST.